has won the well-played league, as we just mentioned in the intro. This is going to be a monster match. Absolutely excited for this one, Bash.
That's right, Woody. We're hopping right into the action. We got Eve Callie coming in for 11 original. Looks like we're going with that Queen Charge hybrid attack right in here. Does find the Tesla farm here. Gonna throw in some balloons to help disperse of those Teslas. The Queen took massive amounts of damage, but she's gonna be able to stay strong here, as there's not gonna be too many defenses firing on her as she moves a little bit further into the base, taking down some of these structures. And we got headhunters coming out. With the Queen already being so low, this could be tricky. Nice freeze spell here by Callie to make sure that the Queen stays up, but that Town Hall is activated, Woody.
Kala has been in the clan for 3 years and is the leader of 11 original. They are starting off strong with a bomb.com Queen Walk, knocking apart this Lava Hound, and not too afraid of the Giga Inferno coming out of the Town Hall. Looks like the Queen won't be able to get all the way to the Town Hall, but don't worry, because we've got the hybrid army on the case. Early Grand Warden Eternal Tome will protect them from that Giga Bomb going off and keep them on target to crush the rest of this base. 2 heal spells and a rage to bolster their chances at victory, Bash.
The Queen lost all of her healers nice and early, but she's doing a great job setting the edge to keep that hybrid working through the middle. The one issue we're going to have is we got that Eagle Artillery and both scatter shots on the back end of this base. These are going to fire in some devastating shots as we're losing troops left and right. No. Lots of spells, but not so many troops, Woody. This is not the start Eve Callie was looking for here.
Those miners got sprung. Springtrap right in the center of the map has ejected them from the arena. Still a defensive Barbarian King and Archer Queen up in the top compartment. Yuta 14's base has held on better than any other base so far this competition. Kale struggling to pass that 70% mark. 11 original have just slammed their face straight into the wall with a 2-star 69%. Nice on that hit.
That was absolutely devastating. That one just did not seem to even start off right, as he walked right into the Tesla farm. That was such a great base design, kind of planned for that Queen Charge, set it up for failure, and then the headhunters forcing the Queen, not only the Queen's ability and the freezes, but taking out the healers. That one did not stand too much of a shot, not to mention all the scatters and the spring traps. Those poor miners getting sprung right out of the middle of the base. Oh man, what a great base design there from Queen Walkers.
Hey, at least they've gotten their big risky play out there in the first hit. They'll have 4 more to clean up with later on, but this gives a big edge to the Queen Walkers, who really just have to walk it in with clear and steady performance throughout this war. They're going to have a big edge in percentage if they can keep that hit rate high and make sure to get at least that 80% mark on their attacks. It's pretty standard from what we've seen so far this qualifier, and with another Queen Walk coming on in from Akira next, that's what we're going to expect. Akira is a tennis coach in real life, so he's very experienced with these back and forth volleys. Gets a little bit of an early pull from the CC there, but doesn't get a complete one. In fact, will drop that poison spell to help take care of this headhunter. Very dangerous defender there, but not going to cause any problems for this Queen. Helped out with those healers and a rage spell to keep her on target.
The staggered pool there might have actually helped the Queen out and didn't have to deal with all those headhunters at once, so she was able to disperse with them. She did get that one bow down, had to rage to make sure that she had enough firepower to get through the lava pups and the bow and the scatter shot all firing on her. Now losing a healer there to the air defense. We got the King and the P.E.K.K.A coming in from the top side to set the edge, and here comes that hybrid right at the Town Hall. We see lots of skeletons. Look at that, a couple traps worth of skeletons right at the Town Hall. Hogs and miners, nothing is activated at the Town Hall, so the hogs are going to go right past it, as the miners are going to go through there, activate it, and get that Town Hall down. But the hogs are now out in front by themselves, going to have to play catch up here with the miners. Those scatter shots doing some massive damage to the hogs.
Wrecking them. They got to get really close to avoid the splash damage from that scatter shot, and finally they're going to get a chance to hammer away at it, but an Eagle Artillery has been hitting them the entire time. Freezing it is going to give Akira just a little bit of a boost that he needs to knock down, and another multi-target Inferno on the backside. He's looking really strong, Bash, and I think this is going to be a triple.
Woody, this one recovered really nicely. Great use of the heal spells to keep those hogs and miners working through here. The one issue is the King is going to hold up the Royal Champion here. Going to have to use her ability, use that Seeking Shield, but the miners are now coming over to help out with the King. gotta get down that single Inferno, and then this one should be cleared for takeoff. Oh my goodness, the Queen's still up, taking down the bomb tower. We got skeletons up, the Grand Warden's going down, the King's still up, but we got plenty of cleanup. The Queen should have no issue getting down the single target Inferno, and the Queen Walkers score the first 3-star of this war.
11 Original unfortunately slipping back with a 69% 2-star, so unfortunate, and then Queen Walkers have just answered them with the first triple of the war. Queen Walkers come out swinging there, Woody.
They sure did. What a beautiful attack. This hybrid army has been so popular with the pros for many months now. It has a great split between defense-focusing Hog Riders and the miners that can just absolutely destroy any other buildings that remain, deal a ton of damage, focus on heroes when they need to, taking out the Town Hall even before it gets activated. An awesome comp brought in that last attack, and great job by the Queen Walkers to start this war off strong.
Queen Walkers living up to their name with an epic Queen Walk there. We have Eve Teemo now coming in with a Zap hybrid. Gonna use some lightning spells to take out one of those scatter shots, and then it looks like we have a blimp coming in. Is the blimp gonna go all the way to the Town Hall or drop it right in here for the single? Looks like we're gonna drop it right in there for the single to set up this nice Queen charge. Does pull out the Clan Castle troops. It looks like we got a couple of Headhunters and a Lava Hound. Seems to be one of the more popular Clan Castle choices right now in the game. Headhunters with that Lava Hound. Headhunters obviously going to target and slow down any kind of Queen charge, any Warden Walk, and then the Lava Hound obviously just going to slow down everything as it explodes into all those lava pups, and they must be dispersed one by one. But we have a Yeti coming in here just to help push that Queen in, and look at this, Woody. That Queen's going to be able to sneak in here and get towards that Town Hall.
Yeah, a bit of a risky click using that siege machine really early on, but nonetheless, Teemo will get the Arch Queen onto the Town Hall. Unfortunately for her, though, this Lava Hound's about to distract, and since she's being attacked by that Giga Inferno, that could potentially be a lot of damage stacked up on her in a pretty short amount of time. Need to have that raid spell for the healers to keep her topped off and cleared for landing. The Eagle Artillery still firing away at her, but she is going strong. Healer's taking some damage, and one might go down here to the pups. Yes, he did lose a healer. That's going to force a bit of a difficult encounter on the backside now, as this Queen has been taking so much damage from the Eagle Artillery, forces that ability to pop out there, and with the Royal Cloak down, Eve Teemo has got to focus on the rest of the raid, coming in hot at that left side position. The Hog Riders and Miners are on task, Bash.
They're working right through that. Queen did a great job not only getting the Town Hall down, but getting that Royal Champion down so that the Miners didn't have to deal with it as they're working through. And all that really remains is that Eagle Artillery, a few bows, and that multi-Inferno. But with that being said, Warden ability gets hit right here. This has got a decent shot, still free spell, lots of clean up to do around the outside of the base. The Queen looks to go down here. Nice use of the free spell here, not only on the King, but on that multi-target Inferno, so those troops are going to stay nice and healthy. We got a Headhunter in there working on that enemy King. Woody, this is looking like the answer 11 Original needs. Those troops just need to stay up a little bit longer, a few more defenses. Well, Royal Champion still has her sneaking shield. Woody, Eve Teemo is going to respond for 11 Original.
Perfect base selection by Eve Teemo. Even though he ran into a little trouble toward the end of that raid, he had such an overwhelming force that there was nothing to stop this army of heroes from smashing the base. A triple for the 11 Original squad gets them back on track and even-handed against the Queen Walker squad that looked so strong after their first hit. Can they do it again, though, Bash?
Back and forth, that's what we were expecting from this war. Such two great teams, such a great use of the zap spells there and that blimp to take out and set up a nice path for that Queen Walk and get her in there to get massive amounts of value to set up the hybrid. But Stadril from Queen Walkers looking to do a little bit of walking himself, but we got Yeti, so most likely we'll see the Warden walk, and that's exactly what we see. We see the Warden coming in here from the bottom side, and this seems to be right now one of the popular Yeti comps. We do have lightning spells on this one, though a little bit different. So going to use the lightning spells to take out that scatter shot. We first saw this, I believe, last month in the qualifier, that Zap Yeti attack, but we also see those witches in there, and that's something we see to help set the funnel to push everything into the middle of the base. We'll likely see that siege barracks with the King, with the witches, set the bottom funnel, and then we'll push those Yetis right through the middle of the base.
The Queen Walkers are really experienced in online play through the ESL bracket challenge. In fact, Stadra is one of the most experienced in this qualifier setting, having competed with the Queen Walkers this year and last to get to that World Finals spot. He has got to be the guy to keep them on the top of this 11 original squad here and now. With an easy stab at the Town Hall, he'll grab that first star, but at what cost? He did not get a CC pull early on, and that's going to be a big roadblock to have to face off against with so many defensive buildings still firing away. That scatter shot is popping. So many of these poor bowlers who are getting clumped up now thanks to the tornado trap. Nice defenses from Mark, but will they be able to hold against a huge squad still going strong?
Still has the Queen with her ability, still has that Royal Champion as well. We got Hogs coming out of that Siege Barrack with plenty of Witches. Woody, this is looking pretty strong through the back end of this base. Still a lot of key defenses up, but those Super Wall Breaker gave access, and then the jump spell opens up the middle of this base. And look at this, the Hogs working around the outside, the King tanking out in front for the Witches there, and the Queen's gonna finally get to and take down that Eagle Artillery. We're just gonna have to deal with that single Inferno on the back end, but look at how many troops are up. Those skeletons, if they can, the Witches can stay up and the skeletons can keep spawning, this is gonna look amazing here for Stadra. Queen Walker's looking strong. Here comes that World Champion finally. I was just looking for the World Champion on the board. She wasn't in, Woody. Here she comes. World Champion gonna get that single down. This is looking amazing for the Queen Walkers.
Oh yeah, which is backing up a Yeti smash attack is slow and steady, but we know that that's what wins the race. Stadra from the Queen Walkers puts another triple up on the board and will keep them head above water. The Queen Walkers leading against 11 Original now with 6 stars and 2 perfect hits. This is looking really difficult for 11 Original to make a comeback from with such a big percentage advantage for the Queen Walkers. Even a triple from 11 Original is not enough to catch up, Banks.
Exactly, Stadra from Queen Walkers absolutely storming through that base. It's no regret and no doubt on my mind that yes, they came first in LIC. They are literally showing a dominant performance here, and we're still yet to see the MVP from the LIC performing for Queen Walkers in the shape of Gaku. He is still yet to play. So what an incredible performance so far from Queen Walkers. And Bash, what are 11 Original really going to have to do? They're going to have to dig deep, aren't they?
Yeah, 11 Original are just going to have to look for some 3-stars here. They can't let up at all. They have to build on the momentum of their last 3-star and keep that pressure on Queen Walkers to keep 3-starring as well. Remember, Queen Walkers does have that percentage advantage, so this attack here from Eve Mark is going to be massive. This is going to need to be, if not a 3-star, it's going to be a high 90s attack at minimum, in my opinion. And it looks like we got the Zap Lalo using the lightning spells here to take down the Clan Council, take down a few of those defenses, and then we'll see a little bit of a hero dive here. It looks like the heroes will sui in towards that Town Hall area. King and the Yeti setting the edge. Oh, we have a wall wrecker coming in here, Woody. We saw this before in the past where the wall wrecker will get in there and it's a nice little safe path towards the Town Hall.
Outside of the game, Eve Mark is a beach volleyball fanatic, so he is used to keeping the ball high and in the air. Can he do that for 11 Original right now when this squad is behind and needing a bump set spike to get them back into it? The Queen Walkers grab that Eve Mark grabs that first star by taking down the Town Hall and will now proceed through the rest of the base with the Eagle Artillery yet to activate in the left side corner. That could cause a lot of trouble for a Lava Loon hit with only 2 Hounds. That means that he's got to focus on the 2 remaining air defenses that are at that 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock position, relatively interior in the base and difficult to reach with the Loons. That's why he's brought 2 haste spells and freeze to keep them on target with so many defenses firing away. It's going to be a tough call, Bash.
Oh, Woody, this Sui from the heroes was massive, though. Got the Town Hall down with the wall wrecker. Looked like we had some sneaky goblins in there. And look at all the work that the heroes did down through that bottom portion. Just got to get to that scatter shot and get through that eagle. And this will have some nice pathing for Eve Mark to finish strong here. We just got the couple wizard towers and the eagle with 1 spell. That's the issue. Only 1 spell here for 2 wizard towers. If those balloons clump, that could be devastating, and it looks like they're going to be grouped together. They need to avoid that wizard tower or at least get it down. But look at this, the wizard tower being tanked by the Grand Warden. That is massive. That's going to allow those balloons to work through this bottom compartment, get that wizard tower down without any issue. If that wizard tower was on the balloons, I believe he would have lost all of the balloons. They're going to come back here, get that wizard tower down, and this is the triple that 11 Original was looking for, Woody. This is the response they needed.
This is huge for Eve Mark. 11 originals starting off with a bit of a whiff, but skipping back into the action with 2 back-to-back triples. 8 stars on the board off their first 3 attacks is just about as good as you can expect, really, from any big clan like this. Still, they haven't surpassed that 90% average damage because of that first hit, and that's going to leave them vulnerable to a Queen Walker squad that has also not let up any pressure at all. 2 triples so far, and still looking for a perfect war on the horizon.
That's right, Queen Walker still looking to be in the driver's seat, but that was such a nice Sui from the heroes, so much value, and then that Grand Warden being able to get that Wizard Tower's attention. I don't know how the Grand Warden got that Wizard Tower's attention, but I think that saved the whole attack because those balloons were so clustered. A few shots from that Wizard Tower could have took down that whole group of balloons and ruined the attack, but here we have Gaku coming in with a Queen Charge hybrid. Queen Walkers living up to their name. Queen walking, Queen charging, getting through these bases. Let's see what Gaku does here with the next attack from Queen Walkers.
We asked this squad which player on your team has got the highest hit rate, and the majority said Gaku. This man is an absolute menace on the battlefield, and with this Queen Charge starting at the top left, he's got a long way left to go, but a great start so far. 30 seconds in, and with this hybrid army, he's gonna get an early poke at a single target Inferno and an Archer Queen, taking them both down at the same time with 1 free spell and a little bit of support from the balloons just to clear a path for this Queen. She's gonna stay nice and beefed up with a raged up squad of healers, and now backing it up with a Siege Barracks out the left to get some additional funneling for this push.
We got the Queen popping that Lava Hound, raging her up. She did have to force her ability here, but look at this. We have our Hogs and Miners. Well, the Miners initially starting to come in here. We do have that P.E.K.K.A. and King helping out on that bottom side, that left side, I should say, over at the 9 o'clock position. And here comes the Warden's Eternal Tome to protect all those troops through the Town Hall. Town Hall needs to go down quick because that Warden was a little bit early. And the Hog, oh, there was only 1 Hog in there, though. The Miners able to dodge underground and avoid it. The Queen's still up, gets that scatter shot down. How did she stay up through all of that damage? Here come the Hogs and Miners through the main phase of this base. Still has a heal spell. Woody, this is looking powerful. 1 more heal to keep these troops at full health. Here comes the world champion. This is looking really strong from Gaku.
She stayed up with all the rage spells you can possibly fit in a spell factory. Knocking apart that scatter shot and keeping her healers alive is exactly what Gaku needed to stay on the point. But with a single target Inferno burning her up, he's going to have to rely on a different strategy to finish off this final compartment on the right side. It's the last line of defenses. With that mighty throw, the Royal Champion tosses her shield straight on to the last remaining building.
She's got it.
Finish it off. That's gonna be it. The cleanup is good. 50 seconds left, and it's going in. Queen Walkers for the tic-tac-toe have 3 stars in a row.
Oh my goodness, Gaku with the legendary Queen Walk. That I do not know how that Queen stayed up so many rages, and the Royal Champion coming in with that Seeking Shield to finish off the single Inferno. Queen Walkers 3 for 3, 3 stars. Oh my goodness, Banks, I can't believe it.
This is exactly the kind of war that we were hoping for from these 2 clans going head to head. 11 Original taking on Queen Walkers. We've seen 3 back-to-back triples from Queen Walkers. 11 Original have a bit of work to do. They need to push it up, and they need something drastic to happen. Someone from Queen Walkers needs to slip up, otherwise 11 Original are going to be toast, and they're going to have to go and fight their way out of the lower bracket, Woody.
Yeah, not something that you want to do, but hey, we've seen big teams hold on to their spot at a finals by pushing through a difficult run. Still, the Queen Walkers are going to be defending again with Klaus setting up a relatively spread out base here. You see that center compartment with 4 expos. It's got a lot of walls just to block off deployment on the interior. Lewis is going to have to find a way to go either clockwise or counterclockwise around the edges here, knocking apart some early defenses with those spells. He takes them down with the lightning and the earthquake combo to start off for this Warden Walk. We've mentioned before that typically the Warden Walk going in first can be a little bit more time efficient. So with such a big base, Lewis has got to be a bit worried about a time fail toward the end here. He's got to move quickly with this Warden Walk to get on point.
That's right, and Judo said this numerous times. We're looking about that 1 minute mark or less for the Warden Walk, but did a great job using the lightning spells to zap out that single target Inferno so that this Warden could have a free reign and clear out all of these buildings. And it looks like we're gonna have that King coming in here to help set the funnel, and I believe that little compartment at the top is open, so the Yetis and Bowlers should all be able to sneak in there. We do have the Clan Castle being pulled out. I believe there was Headhunters in there because the King looked slowed down quite a bit. And here comes all of those Yetis, all of the Bowlers right in at the Town Hall. We'll see that Warden's Eternal Tome as that Eagle Shot's coming in as well. Needs to get the jump down. There goes that jump spell. Here we go, working through Woody. The Siege Barracks comes in on that right side. So we're gonna have the P.E.K.K.A.s and Wizards helping out, set the funnel over there, and we just gotta get through the middle of the space. But the issue here, and we've seen this time and time again, the scatter shots and Eagle at the back end of this base. It's so devastating, it is so tough. 2 scatter shots, raining in shots with no protection on those troops. They go down so quickly. Where did all those Yetis go?
Lewis a bit overconfident in this strike, couldn't get past even the midpoint of the base. Lost his Barbarian King early on to a single target that heated up so hot and heavy. Now finally we've got some Hog Riders in to try to get some of these outer edge buildings finished off, but that Archer Queen's having a lot of trouble in the interior. Healers doing their best to top her back off again, but she is taking fire from that pea shooter, and the Expo takes her down. Finishing that off, there's not really many troops left for Lewis to get the final buildings down, and that's going to leave 11 Original with another miss here, a 2-star hit, trying to push as high as they can into the 80% to give their last attacker a shot, but the Queen Walkers seem by far the favorites now with this 4th hit on the books.
Perhaps that Siege Barracks needed to be just a little bit earlier to get the Hogs working in with the Royal Champion, because that double scatter combo just absolutely wrecked all of the troops in the center of this base, and that seemed to be the big factor. Didn't have enough to kind of push through there. The Queen was on her own on an island in the middle of the base. The Royal Champion and Hogs did get some of those defenses down, but it was a little too late as all the Bowlers, all the Yetis were gone. Also lost that King early. Not quite what Lewis was looking for. 11 Original going to have to hit strong on their last attack. But Queen Walkers, oh my goodness, Queen Walkers so far 3 for 3. They can really put this one away with one more 3-star. 11 Original gonna have to answer. Oh my goodness, 10 stars on 4 attacks so far. I don't know what to say about that one, Woody. That double scatter did so much work there.
Klaus told us before the wars began today that he knows all the enemy teams. He's ready for their secrets, and as one of the expert base builders from Queen Walkers, he was not ready to give up that 3rd star. The defenses hold, and it's going to be his turn now to counter-attack. He's spent all day talking strategy with his fellow Queen Walkers, and with 2 Japanese squads in this final stage, you know that there's a big, deep community with lots of strategic experience and know-how that are gonna do their best to tear down this base once again. 10 dragons brought with this army, no bat spells in tow, but 10 balloons and a lot of lightning spells to finish off some key targets early on there. Expo's going down, going to give him a little bit of an easier time making their way through this base. Those dragons should finish off the scatter shot to give that left side a big punch in the nose.
Using the scatter, or using these, the blunt brother, sorry, to get in there and take down the scatter shot. Did have to use a freeze to make sure that that dragon got the Queen down. So use that zap to get out a few of those defenses and kind of set the funnel here. And then it looks like we're going to have a little bit up top. Is that a baby dragon up at the top of the screen? I believe so. Baby dragon going to help set the funnel, and then we'll have those dragons just work right through, right about from that 10 to 11 o'clock position. They should have no issue getting right through the middle of this base. Klaus looking to finish off here with another 3-star. We'll see if he can live up to it. Here comes the balloons, here come the dragons, and they have a clear path where they want to go, right to the town hall. Can they get through this one? Can Queen Walkers keep the 3-star streak alive? Here comes the King to help keep those dragons inside the base, Woody. We're working towards that town hall for the 1st star.
The rage is down, and it is perfectly positioned to help boost these dragons onto the town hall, finishing it off with that dragon fire and an eternal tome to protect them from the bomb that's about to go off. But is the timing perfect? Yes, it is. It's going to keep them nice and safe, high and dry, high in the sky. Klaus is going to take down another Inferno Tower, and that leaves just one more on the backside right next to that Eagle Artillery to worry about. Another rage spell in tow waiting to be used, but the dragons are starting to split up a little bit, having to focus on those enemy defenses. They pop the Lava Hound, and we'll have to spend a little bit of time taking those pups down. While the rest of the dragons are making their way into the middle of the base, Klaus does choose to use a freeze spell there, trying to protect them from all of the damage coming off. We've got a wizard tower and an eagle starting to lock onto them, but they are not going to let it up yet, Bash.
That's right, that Lava Hound pop, but here comes that Royal Champion to help out with a few of these defenses. The big defense right now is going to be that single target Inferno. It's locked onto the Royal Champion. Royal Champion's going to have to force her ability, uses the freeze spell, and the Queen is trying her best to get some of these defenses down, but that single was at full health, and these dragons are not going to quite have enough. I don't think Klaus is going to have enough ammunition to get through here. I don't think he wanted to pull that Lava Hound out, and that allowed the dragons to get held up and take just a little bit extra damage through there. But man, this one wasn't too far off. Even though it wasn't a triple, it's still a massive 90% 2-star here, Banks.
It's amazing to even say that a 90% 2-star is the first slip-up that Queen Walkers have had during this war. That single target Inferno just burning up too many of those troops at the back end right there. But Queen Walkers still very much in the driver's seat here, Woody.
Yeah, they certainly still are. The only way for 11 Original to pull off a victory now would to be for Muffin to get the triple with his last attack, and then for the Queen Walkers to miss hard on their 5th and final hit. Can't really expect that to happen, but we're going to give him a shot nonetheless. Muffin is moving in with the last strike for this 11 Original squad that's been able to get a triple or two, but hasn't yet pulled ahead against a Queen Walker crew that is dominant so far in this group stage. The strongest hit rate and highest percentage destruction of any team we've seen so far.
And we see that zap being used again, those 5 lightning spells with the earthquake, taking down the single target Inferno, so that the Queen will have a nice rain to get in here and get that town hall down. We do see the Yeti coming in, trying to help out with the funnel, but gonna have to use the King as well. Oh my goodness, that balloon found 3 Seeking Air Mines, protecting the healers, and that's why you use Coco Loons. 3 Seeking Air Mines, 1 balloon, massive value there. That's exactly what you want. And another Seeking Air Mine. All those Seeking Air Mines around the town hall, protecting against the Queen charge, but Muffin was on point with those Coco Loons to protect, but the Queen barely, oh no, she does have to use her ability. I thought she was going to be able to hang on there, but the ability does get forced out there as that eagle shot comes in, but she should still be able to get the town hall down without issue here, Woody, for the first star.
Forced to play it safe with the Queen ability, but at what cost? It slowed her down quite a bit, and those healers are not looking healthy at all. Once again, they are at the very last strand of health, and they can't get the job done. Queen goes down to a barrage of Eagle artillery, and Muffin's going to have to get them to swap off into the main force of the attack. Moving in now, it's the hybrid army. Hog Riders swing their hammer, and the miners are burrowed underground as siege barracks to back them up at that 8 o'clock position, but that's going to be a lot of defensive firepower still up. Both scatter shots and the Eagle artillery are splashing in on them, Bash.
That's exactly what Gaku was hoping for, was the Queen charge right at the town hall, but luckily the balloons caught some of the Seeking Air Mines, but not quite enough to keep that Queen up. Now the miners and hogs are going to have to work their way through the space, and it is a heavy task. A lot of times when we see this hybrid work, it's because that Queen charge is able to stay up and get mass amounts of value. Still have a lot of troops remaining, but it's fading fast here, Woody. We got that Royal Champion being healed. Miners are going down left and right. Some hogs coming through, but we have skellies. We have eagle shots coming in. It looks like that eagle shot actually missed stuff, but look at all those remaining defenses. We got a single. We got a bow. We got bomb towers and wizard towers and archer towers. Woody, is Muffin going to have enough to get through here?
I don't think so, Bash. That is why you see so many clever base builders like Gaku setting up their town hall far away from the Eagle artillery, a big heavy hitting defense that can strike nearly anywhere on the map and deals massive damage to those clumped up troops. That splash damage is so hard to overcome, even with a healer bouncing off the Archer Queen to try to help them off. Muffin did not have the damage or time to get through here, and that's going to leave 11 Original with only 12 stars. A really rough position to be in against a Queen Walker crew that needs only a 2-star to move on in this bracket.
Yeah, not quite what Muffin was looking for, falling a little bit short there. And man, that Queen charge did not quite get the job done. Forced the ability early from that the eagle shots along with that lava hound. But now all Queen Walkers have to do is just get a nice safe 2-star here, and they will be moving on to tomorrow's activities. But remember, losing here isn't the end of the world. If 11 Original loses and goes down to that bottom bracket, they still have a great chance to get the golden ticket, because that's where all of our golden ticket winners have came from. And our final attack is going to come from the one and only Yuta 14. And it looks like we have a Zap Quake Lalo here. 7 lightning spells going to take out the clan castle, take out some of those key defenses. And he does not need much here, Woody. He just needs a 40% 1-star to secure the win. That's how far up Queen Walkers are.
Oh my gosh, doesn't even need the 2-star here. Even a 40% would keep them at 86% average overall, still above the mark set by 11 original. And this is a big advantage for the Queen Walkers to be able to attack last, knowing exactly what mark they've got to reach. With 2 Lava Hounds and 26 balloons in tow, this centralized town hall is not going to be standing up for long. Yuta 14 has got a plan, and it's already well in action now. 45 seconds through this early Queen charge over on the right side corner, diving deep into the base with a Barbarian King to help back her up. If they can take down that Royal Champion, that's going to be a big boon for this aerial assault moving into the second stage of this hit. Expect to see those loons floating in soon.
Woody, he did miss that clan castle with the zaps, but I don't think that's going to be enough of a factor to slow Yuta down here. Going to be able to work through here. Usually
he only needs a 1-star.
Yeah, he only needs a 1-star 40%. So yes, that miss on the clan castle was massive and devastating, but with them being so far up, you don't want to say they have room for error, but they kind of have room for error here. And Yuta 14, even though he missed there, he's going to know how to take advantage and still get the 2-star, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. I thought he would run the Lava Hounds from the top side over near that Eagle, risking pulling out the Clan Castle, and that's exactly what we see here. Clan Castle full of archers, Lava Hound, and the Inferno Dragon, and here comes that blimp right at the Town Hall here, Woody. Warden of Eternal Tome going to make sure that blimp gets all the way in there. Needs the blimp to get the Town Hall down, and then that should secure this. And it looks like we have the dragon and balloons. Oh no! Oh no! Get there! Oh no! Woody! The Town Hall's still up! Woody! What is going on?
Destruction of Yuta's forces, but still, if he reaches 50%, he'll get the 1-star that way. This was the biggest fail we've seen yet from the Queen Walkers, and yet somehow they're going to limp across the finish line. Haste spells in here to support these loons. Can they make it to the Town Hall? No, the defenses will stand. Wow.
One balloon to drop on that Town Hall, and it would have went down. Oh my goodness, that one definitely did not go to plan. Yuta, lucky Queen Walkers were way ahead here, because that attack went all kinds of sideways. But still, Queen Walker's going to advance to day 2. Oh my goodness, that one had all the drama here, and we get a 12-star finish for the Queen Walkers.
Oh my god, it's like when you get every question wrong on the multiple choice exam, but still somehow guess the right answers.
That's what a strange way to close out that that war right there. Yuta 14 managing to clutch up by getting that 1-star in the end, but yeah, quite a